What if I told you Ghana's constitution is being rewritten right now, and hidden inside are clauses that could legalize LGBTQ plus practices through the back door? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the explosive allegations from a powerful coalition leader, the specific articles under fire, and the political battle that could reshape Ghana's social fabric. Meet Moses Foh-Amoaning, the lead advocate of the National Coalition for Proper Human Sexual Rights and Family Values, a man backed by clergy and on a mission to protect what he calls Ghana's traditional values. But here's the twist. He says the committee rewriting the constitution never called him. They never engaged his group at all. And he believes that's because the report they submitted to President Mahama contains a dangerous secret. He's speaking out now, and what he's revealing is sparking a national controversy. On Adam FM's Dwaso Nsem, Foh-Amoaning expressed his shock and disappointment. The Constitutional Review Committee is led by his own elder brother, Professor Henry Kwasi Prempeh. Yet, despite having the support of several clergy, they were completely ignored. This isn't just about being left out of a meeting. This is about what he found in the document. He took particular issue with proposed amendments to Articles 15, 20, 30, and 31. He argues these changes could indirectly recognize LGBTQ plus rights, but here's what nobody's talking about: the specific mechanism. He claims the amendments seek to introduce these rights through issues like intersex conditions. Terms, he says, we don't understand. And then something shocking happened. He challenged the medical logic. When someone is born a hermaphrodite, it's an abnormality. All medical evidence says in many cases, it must be corrected with surgery. So how can they propose banning those corrective surgeries? This is the part that will blow your mind. He's not just raising an alarm, he's going directly to the source. He intends to formally engage his own brother, Professor Prempeh, for clarity. He wants to know who sponsored these provisions and how they got into the report. Only then will his coalition announce their final, powerful position. But here's the escalation. He's already lobbying Parliament. He's met with the Majority Chief Whip, Roxanne Nelson Defeemekber, and other leaders. He's urging them to critically scrutinize this report the moment it hits the floor. And he's confident. He cites public anti-LGBTQ plus stances from MPs like Sam George during the 2024 election campaign. He believes lawmakers won't resist. The biggest card? President Mahama. Foh-Amoaning says the president was very clear before the election. He does not support LGBTQ+. He pledged to assent to an anti-LGBTQ+ bill once it's presented. So the stage is set for a monumental clash. On one side, a constitutional review process potentially introducing new human rights interpretations. On the other, a powerful coalition with deep religious backing and political connections, crying foul over a backdoor agenda. The implications are huge. This isn't just about 4 articles in a legal document. It's about Ghana's identity on the global stage. It's about the tension between progressive human rights and deeply held traditional values. Some see this as protecting Ghanaian culture from foreign imposition. Others see it as fear-mongering that denies basic rights. The controversy leaves one burning, unanswered question. Is this a genuine attempt to modernize Ghana's constitution, or a calculated, stealthy move to bypass public opinion on one of the nation's most divisive issues? We began with a hidden rewrite of the constitution. Now we see a full-blown political and cultural war brewing in Ghana's halls of power. The committee's report, the president's promise, and a mobilized coalition are on a collision course. Do you think constitutional changes should explicitly reject LGBTQ+ practices, or is this a dangerous path of discrimination? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news from across Africa.